Sorry. Today we are going to revise or to complete our study for the narrative letter. Before we start, we are going to revise how can we write the introduction in a quick way and body then conclusion. As we remember together, we said that we have three situations to write a narrative letter. The first type of situation, in a simple way, you are going to talk about something that could happen to you in everyday life. As we said before, for many examples, if you get, for example, get stuck in a lift, you invite your friends out for coffee, but when the bell comes, you find you have left your money at home, or you lock yourself out of your flat or house. We have many topics related that are related to this situation. The second situation that we can write about is about something you have done. Can you something you have done that is very unusual or unbelievable, or not what your friend would expect you to do. This is the second situation. Sorry for the noise that I have beside me. I'm really sorry, grade 8. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. No problem.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, for the third situation that we have, as you remember, we said that we can write about the happiest or proudest moment. Okay, this for the type of situation. For the introduction, what we said to write in the introduction, we said it must be what? It must be brief. Yes, keep it short. Do you remember? Grade 8, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Okay. We said it must be short. And we said that we can start with this sentence if you start with introduction by saying I can't wait to tell you about what happened to me, and state the time fixer. I mean this time fixer, the time that this situation happened. You can say I can't wait to tell you about what happened to me this morning, or this afternoon, or just now, or a few minutes or moments ago. Have you remembered?
Yes.
Have you remembered grade 8? What happened? The mic is closed for all of you. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Please turn on your cam. Turn on your cam, please. Yes, Muhammad Islam. Yes, Muhammad.
Mr. Reed?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
For the introduction at first.
Okay. The most important thing about the introduction is to keep it short. Firstly, it is not easy to write a properly constructed narrative in 100 to 150 words, or 150 to 120.
Listen to me. This number of words would be for the core bus paper. I mean, for the students who study English as their mother tongue, first language. But for us, we study English as a second language, so we are going to write what extended or answer extended paper that you are required to write between
150 to 200
words. Okay. Yes, complete, Muhammad.
A short introduction allows you more words to tell the story. Secondly, you are keen to tell your friend all about the incident because you think he will find it interesting or exciting. So you will not want to waste time on a long introduction. Obviously, you will contact your friend as soon as you can after the incident happened. So make sure you are not writing about something that happened 3 weeks or 2 years ago.
Yes.
The main purpose of the introduction is to create interest in the story you are going to relate. Suitable introduction phrases for the narrative letter include I can't wait to tell you, I'm dying to tell you, wait until you hear about what happened to me.
We said that you can use one of them, okay? I can't wait to tell you, I'm dying to tell you, or wait until you hear. Then we complete by saying about what happened to me or how I, for example, how I suffered from this situation, okay, or from this problem, okay. Yes, complete, Muhammad.
Okay.
Or
You won't believe, you will never believe, you will never guess what happened to me, or who,
yes,
or how. Don't
yes,
forget to say when the incident happened. This morning, this afternoon, just now,
yes.
a few moments ago.
Yes, listen to me. Know this part when we start to study the school magazine article. This part is called time fixer. Time fixer means that you will need to state where this situation. I'm sorry, when this situation happens. You need to state the time of the situation. As we said, for example, I can't wait to tell you what happened to me a few minutes ago or what happened to me a few moments ago. Okay, Muhammad. What about the
Okay,
body?
Mr.
Yes,
Body of the letter said this began as part of the letter by describing what was happening before and leading up to the main event. A good way to do this is by answering some of the
wait,
following
Muhammad.
WH questions.
Wait, please. Please, the other students, mute yourself. Adnan, please. Adnan, mute yourself, please. Yes, complete, Muhammad.
Who were you with? What were you doing? Where were you? When were you there? Why were you there?
Yes, as we said, when you set the scene, you are required to answer the report questions. As we said, like the question were who, you said who were with you, what were you doing there, where were you, you state the place, when were you there, the time, why were you there, the reason, why you go there, or why did you go there, or why were you there. Okay, Muhammad, can you complete? This is an example that tell us how can we use, how can we set the scene. Yes, Muhammad. At first, he said, Muhammad Islam.
I was walking home from school
With Sarah.
with Tara
So he
on
started by the
Tuesday.
place. He started by the place, home from school with, and the person Sarah, the time on Tuesday. What happened?
My mother and I had been in the city center looking for a birthday present for
So,
Dad.
so this part he said why they were in the city center, because he said looking for a birthday present for that. Okay, thanks so much, Muhammad Islam. Omar Ahmed. Omar Ahmed.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, complete please. For the scene, what else?
The skin,
The scene.
the scene you described should be routine and ordinary. This will provide a contrast with the main event and make the story more interesting. For example, we
Yes.
were chatting about what we had for homework, what we were going to do at the weekend, or the party.
Yes. So you will need to state what he said, provide a contrast, complete how we were.
We were listening to the radio. I was waiting for the bus. I was looking out of my window.
Yes. Then include the time sequence, like first, second, after that, before, when. Okay. Have you remembered this part, all of you? Grade 8, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, Mr.
Yes, for time sequence, we can state what happened first, what happened then, using the word that indicates for time, like before, after, in, by this time, in the end, for the first time in my life, for example, about hours later, within the time. Okay. We skip this one, Omar, and read include connectors like what?
Include connectors. The use of connectors such as and, but, until, and although links short sentences together and helps the story to flow.
Yes. Complete and then include the feelings, huh?
Include feelings. Another feature
Feature.
of narrative writing is to describe your feelings at each stage of the event. There could be as many as 3 different stages, each marked by
Yes.
different feelings. Relaxed, not expecting anything to happen. excited, threatened, or amazed, depending on what your story is about. Relieved when the incident is all over.
Yes, this is a very simple and effective way to describe feeling. For example, I was,
I
yes,
was, or we were, disappointed,
okay, I was
horrified,
disappointed,
surprised,
to
to learn,
learn or
release,
to realize,
realize.
that,
Yes,
okay,
okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes, complete, please.
Include personalizing its support phrases. Personalizing narrative letters is not easy. How can you find a way to include your friend in an incident? What happened when he was not there? You need to express your friend's knowledge of your character, what you would do, how you would react in the certain situations, and what your views are on certain topics. Here are some examples. You know how frightened I am of the verb in ing being alone, or you could noun, then say heights.
Yes, I complete for another way to personalize.
Another way is to personalize is to involve your friend in the event by referring to his characteristics, abilities, likes, and dislikes. This will be especially effective if there are in contrast to yours, as it will create interest. Look at these examples.
Yes,
I wish you would be in there. If only you would be in there.
yes. Why do you wish your friend
Why do
had
you
been
wish?
there? This requires support. So we said you can support your idea by stating what the reason. Yes, I remember.
Yes,
Yes, for example,
you
you
would
would have
have known
known
what
what
to do.
yes,
To do, you would have known what to do. You would have kept a cool head.
yes, okay. If it was a good experience, what we can do, see something you were pleased with or proud of, for example, and would have liked to share with your friend, you can write, it's a shame, it's a shame, or it's pity, you weren't there. Okay, okay. Skip this part, Omar, and read from concluding a narrative letter. How can we write the conclusion? It must be, as we said, it must be very brief. Yes, Omar? Omar?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Mr. D. Concluding a narrative letter. As with the introduction, the conclusion will need to be very brief. Firstly, because of the number of the words needed to tell the story, and secondly, because if you are in a hurry to tell everyone else about what happened. For example, well, I must dash now. I have to go to tell Sam all about it. Or, well, I must go now. I want to call Sarah and tell her the news. Or, looking back, I think it was probably one of the happiest moments I can ever remember.
And now we are going to apply what we had for this shared criteria for introduction, body, and conclusion. We are going to write a narrative letter by using the introduction that is stated before. Like, I can't wait to tell you, I would like to tell you. Then we can make the body of the letter by setting the scene. Then the conclusion, as we said, it must be brief. Here we have a question, and I'd like from all of you to start to write this question. And after you finish, you'll send on the group of homework as a classwork, not homework. But please write in the notebook. We can write exercise 3. Write a letter about getting stuck in a lift. Start the piece now and show me what you have written. User cam must be on. User cam must be on. To be that you are active. Create a piece. Your cam must be on. We will not read. We are going to write the letter as we don't have enough time to read. For reading, we finish the most important point. Okay? Start writing. Yes. Exercise 3. Write a letter about getting stuck in a lift. Write an introduction, set the scene, meet the body, and then use a selection of time sequence phrases, connectors, and feelings, and write an appropriate conclusion. Compare what you have written with a suggested answer. This will engage 246. Skip this one because you don't have it. So write only this title of the question and answer in the book. Okay. or you can write directly and send to us. But the title must be written a narrative letter. Okay, grade 8. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Please, my request again. Turn on your cam. Please turn on your cam. Muhammad Islam, who's absent today? Who's absent?
Mr. In the last before the last period,
Yes.
it was Ahmed Jamil, Muhammad Jamil, Yusuf Tamer, Ahmed Assam. In the Arabic period,
Yes. So I checked the names. Okay, you can start writing. Okay? Don't care about me. Just care about your writing. Okay? Thanks so much, Muhammad Islam, for
Mr. Start writing
Yes, start now.
about
Start
Miss anyone or a specific.
All of you start writing. Okay.
No, I mean any topic or a specific.
Write a letter about getting stuck in a lift.
Again, Moaz, please.
Mr. What means
Exercise
actually?
Letter about getting stuck in a lift.
It means that you were in the elevator, okay, and the door was closed. Okay, so you can get out. What can you do? So state this situation for your friend. What did you do at this situation?
This one, you see page 246.
No need for this part. No need, okay? I said you don't have the box, so no need for this part. You don't want. Just write as you learn, okay? Just write as you learn. Start the business. Your canvas again. Your canvas must be
Mr. You said what is the left?
again. Write the letter. Yes, I said write this letter.
No, what is, you said what is the left?
Elevator.
Elevator means this place that you can use to go up and down in your building or in your house.
Yes, elevator.
Yes, elevator, you know. The same meaning of left. Yes,
Mister, if we finish, send it where?
on the group of homework
Okay.
as a class.
Okay.
Yes, mister. Do you want to see the introduction?
Yes.
Okay, let me help you. Yes, this is the introduction that you can use in your topic. Okay, use any one of these introductions. But for this situation, it's better to use one of the first three introductions.
Mr. We don't write greetings.
You can write, no problem. How are you? I can't wait to tell you about what happened. Okay, can be, no problem. Okay.
The problem is when two or more atoms hold together, they will fall. What use? Can you remember?
Can you mute yourself, please?
Yes,
Can you
What?
mute yourself, please?
mute myself. Okay, I'm really sorry for this problem. Okay. If you finish the introduction, at least tell me, please. Okay. If you finish the introduction,
Mister, I
We
finish
just
it from
make
our
the
side.
introduction or write the whole letter?
you write the whole letter. Okay, but at least if you finish the introduction, raise your hand to read it. Okay.
Mister, I finish the introduction.
Who?
Muaz.
Muaz, turn on your cam and start reading this.
Dear Omar, I am dying to tell you what happened to me this morning.
Yes. Huh? State the details. What happened to you?
Sir, I only write the introduction. I'm stuck in the book now.
Yes, you can say, I can't wait to tell you what happened to me this morning. I was stuck in the elevator or in the lift.
Okay.
Okay.
امبارح
Ahmed,
امبارح
maybe your mic.
Mr. I finished the
Yes, turn on your cam and start reading this. Who finished?
Mister, I finished my introduction. I am
Yes.
Muhammad Midhat.
Okay, before Muhammad Midhat, there's another one who asked me that he finished. Told me that he finished.
Adnan.
yes, Mr.
He was
Adnan,
Adnan.
okay, Adnan did Muhammad Midhat, okay. I need
Dear
my search
Ahmed, I'm
because
going
of
to
the
tell you
noise that
about
I
what
had.
happened to me last night. I was at the hotel and the lift that I was in, it was stuck.
Please, Adnan, again. Again, please, Adnan.
Dear Ahmed, I am dying to tell you about what happened to me last night.
Yes.
At the hotel and I was stuck.
Yes, well done, Adnan, acceptable. Yes, Muhammad Midhat.
Yes, Mister.
Yes.
I
Your
can't
cam,
tell
you can turn on your cam.
No, Mister. There is a problem in it.
Okay. Read please.
Dear Ahmed, I can't wait to tell you what happened to me. Continue, Mister.
Yes.
Mister, now I finished the introduction. Now I will write the
Yes,
body.
what happened to you? You can say, I can't wait to tell you what happened to me this afternoon, for example. I was stuck in the lift or in the elevator. Okay.
Mr. Can I say?
Yes, who?
Can I
Yeah,
me out?
Amjad.
I'm Abbas. Okay.
Yes. Dear Ahmed, I am dying to tell you about what happened to me a few moments ago. I get stuck at the...
Yes, huh? Yes, Amjad.
I said in Mr. the introduction.
Again, please, again.
Dear Ahmed, I am
Yes.
dying to tell you about what happened to me a few moments ago. I got stuck at the elevator.
Excellent. Yes, well done. Abbas, huh?
Listen, I finished the introduction and the first paragraph.
Okay, read please.
Dear Abdulrahman, you will never believe what happened to me this morning. I was stuck in our building all day. My mom told me to buy some products from the canteen under the bed. I went to the elevator because I was just back from school and I was tired.
Yes. Excellent.
I finished the introduction. Can I say it?
Who? What's your name?
Mr. Rafat.
Yes, Yusuf.
Dear Ahmed, I can't wait to tell you about what happened to me this morning. I got stuck in the lift for 2 hours.
Excellent, Yusuf. Huh? Who else? Who else? Abbas, sorry, Abbas. You finished?
Yes, Mister.
Yes, sorry, Abbas. Can't focus because the noise that I have. Okay, and Yusuf also, yes?
What, Mister?
Yusuf also, Yusuf Rafat. Have you finished? Yusuf Rafat.
I said the introduction.
You said?
said it.
Yes, yes, thank you. Who else finished? Huh? Who else?
Sir, I finished it.
Who, Omar?
Yes, the
Yes,
introduction.
yes, Omar.
Dear Muhammad, I'm going to tell you about what happened to me a few minutes ago. I was
Yes.
stuck in a lift in our building with my neighbor Muaz as we were talking about our last match in the school.
Excellent, Omar. Yes. Anyone else? For the body, can you start? Khalid Mustafa.
Mister, I finished the introduction.
Okay, Muhammad Islam.
Dear
Khalid
Omar,
Mustafa.
wait until you hear about
Yes.
wait until you hear about what happened to me this morning. I was stuck in a lift.
Yes, excellent, Muhammad Islam. Yes, Khalid Mustafa. Yes. Can you read what you have written?
Yes, this is.
Yes.
Very closely. Action.
Yes, Khalid. I can't hear you well, Khalid Mustafa. Okay. Okay, Khalid, please send me what you have written because your sound is lagging. Okay? Your voice, sorry, your voice through the mic is lagging. Okay?
Mister, I have finished mine.
Muhammad Mustafa?
Yes.
Yes, Muhammad.
Dear Ahmed, how are you? I can't wait to tell you what happened to me this morning. I was stuck in the elevator with my neighbor Omar.
Yes. Excellent, Muhammad Mustafa. Complete the body, then conclusion. Who else we can select? Muhammad Rida. Muhammad Rida.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Muhammad, have you finished?
Yes.
Can you read what you have written?
We are closely far away. So in a solid state, they are the particles of atoms.
You still writing?
Each other or not?
Okay. Okay, last another one. When you finish, Muhammad, tell me.
Strong or weak?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Strong.
I hope,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Are
Okay.
vibrating in
Inshallah.
their position.
Simon, have you finished?
They are vibrating.
Simon,
Because the
sir, I
picture,
you didn't finish?
they can vibrate or not.
Sami, okay, Sami.
They can vibrate. Yamar Salam.
Sami,
Yes,
have
Mr. I
you
finished.
you
Yes, I
finished?
finished.
Okay, can you read what you have written?
Gonna describe the four atoms or molecules
Yes, Sam,
in a
yeah.
solid state.
Read what you have written, please.
We are
Yes, Sami, I asked you to unmute.
Yes, I'm taking screenshots and donuts.
Yes, huh?
Listen, the species.
Can you read what you have
Force
written?
of attraction strong or weak?
Sami,
Strong.
don't be ashamed, you are a man, so please read what you have written.
خالد ضياء.
Sami,
يلا خالد ضياء. Tell me about that. Atoms and molecules
Sami.
in a liquid state. The forces.
okay, Yusuf Mustafa. Yusuf Mustafa.
are weaker. يا شباب. What is the force?
Yusuf Mustafa.
Yes, yes.
Force of attraction.
Yes, Yusuf, can you read what you have written? Yusuf,
The particles in a
Yusuf
liquid
Mustafa,
state
can you read what you have written?
in a liquid state,
Hmm?
they are
I'm
close together.
You are still writing?
Look at the solid. Look at the liquid. They are formed apart and
Omar Bara.
closely together.
Okay, Omar Bara.
Like in a solid state. In a liquid state.
Yes, Mr.
particles
Have you
are
finished?
Slightly farther apart.
The introduction at least, Tom.
Okay, Mr. Okay.
Can you read? Please grade 8.
Dear,
Your cam please. Your cam please grade.
Mr. I can't open it now because I am writing.
Okay.
Dear Ahmed, I can't
Yes.
wait to tell you what happened to me 2 hours ago.
Yes.
I stuck in the lift.
Stuck in the on the left. Yes, I get stuck in the left. Yes, Omar, bro. Thanks so much, Omar.
Mister, we have to write from 150 to 200 words, yes?
Yes. Okay. You can increase the number of words in the body because, as we said, the introduction must be short. For the body, let's move together to know how can write the body. We said for the body, you are required to answer the reported question like who, what, where, when, and why to set the scene of the event or the story. Okay. So you state, yes.
Yeah, Abbas, I finished the second paragraph.
The body.
I read it.
Yes.
Abbas,
Okay.
I finished the
Start,
second
please.
paragraph.
Start. Yes. Yes. Start.
Mr.
Okay.
Start from the beginning or
The body of the paragraph of the letter. Sorry, the body of the letter.
Mr. It has the introduction and the 2 paragraph, and I will write the third one.
Okay. Okay. You want to read the. I would like from you to read the body that you have read. The body of the letter.
Mr. Can I write another letter because I want to write another letter.
You can't go on this topic, Adnan.
Sorry, Mr. I can't hear you because
Listen to me. You can't go on for this topic. You can't communicate. It's very simple. You state who were with you at this time. Okay, when you were stuck and when you get stuck in the elevator or in the lift. Okay, you say what were you doing at this time? For example, maybe you were visiting your uncle or visiting grandfather. You say where were you at this time? You come back from school, for example. Okay, when were you there? You state the time, as we said, for example, last week, a few moments ago, this morning. Okay. Then you state why were you there? You can say I were there because I'd like to visit my uncle with my brother, for example. Okay.
Mister,
Yes, Mister.
Mister, I wrote about until now, and Mister, I wrote about 70 to 100 words. I didn't count it. Can I say it for you?
Yes, okay.
Mister, I wrote wait until you hear about what happened to me this morning. I was stuck in a lift today, 7 at the morning. I was going to my work. While chatting on my phone in the elevator, it stopped suddenly between the fourth and the fifth floor. That time I thought about many things, what I will do,
Yes.
what about my work, how many hours or minutes will I stay there. Big problem that there was no network and I was alone. I wrote until this and then I will complete.
Okay, go on.
Good or no?
Okay, go on, Mom. Yes, and listen to me on the.
Read the second paragraph.
Yes,
The
okay.
elevator was all going normal until some friends came into the elevator, but they were so fat, and I know the elevator will not continue with this amount of weight. But they
Take care.
ignored
Listen to
that
me.
thing.
Listen to me. When you write a narrative letter, try to use the simple past tense. Okay. No need to use the future simple because you are talking about something that already happened. So you are required to write your topic in the past simple. Okay. It's clear for you, Abbas. So take care of your grammatical mistake. Take care of your grammatical mistakes. Use the past simple. Okay.
And they ignored that thing. We started going down until we ordered going up. I didn't know why, but suddenly it stopped.
Suddenly.
I thought it was broke.
Yes.
It suddenly stopped.
Suddenly,
was
can you say
broken.
suddenly? Suddenly.
I thought
Okay.
it was broken until
Yes.
the door opened and another classmate entered with us.
Okay, but again,
The elevator,
yes.
the elevator then went down without anyone pressing anything. Mister, the third paragraph is finished. I mean the second. I will continue right now.
Okay, go on writing. Okay, but please change the tense to be in the past. Okay, for all the sentences. As you said, we are going to tell a story about something that happened. So we are required to use the past time. Okay, not allowed to use future or present in this type of letters. Okay, thanks so much, Agnes, for your attempt. Who else?
What is the difference in movement between liquids
Who
and
else?
gases?
We have about only just a minute. Who else finished
Okay, what was
the body?
The particles here in a gas can move in all direction?
Yusuf Mustafa. Yusuf Mustafa.
Yes, Mr. Step.
Have you finished the introduction at least, Yusuf? Yusuf, the introduction itself. Have you finished?
Change their position.
Huh? Have you finished the introduction, Yusuf?
Mr.
Yes, my dear.
Yes, Mr. I have finished some of the body.
Okay, before the body, have you finished the introduction at least?
Mr. I'm Omar Ahmed. I have read the introduction
Sorry,
before.
it's okay. I was talking to Yusuf Mustafa. I don't know why he moved himself. Yusuf Mustafa.
Okay.
Yusuf Mustafa.
Yes.
Have you finished the introduction at least?
No, Mr.
Why, Yusuf?
What force of attraction in a solid is strong or weak?
I can't hear you well, Yusuf.
Wrote you something in the chat.
I don't understand what you are saying, but please try to speak up, Yusuf, okay? Okay, Omar Ahmed. Omar Ahmed.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, read.
I finished the introduction, so I'll start. We were coming back from school when my mother asked. Yes, we were coming back from school when my mother asked me to buy her something from the supermarket near us. So I went.
Okay, your teacher,
yes,
Mrs.
so,
Ines, joined us. Okay, I'm
okay.
really sorry, Omar. So I gave her the
No,
whole
Mr.
stuff.
No.
Okay. Send me what you have written on the group. Hamza also the same.
Sir, I finished all the writing. I'll send it.
Yes, send on the group, please. Mrs. Ines, you are here. Let's give you those now.
Strongest force of attraction. Solid or liquid or gas?
Mrs. Ines.
Strongest force of attraction. The strongest.
How are you?
Solid. Makes sense. يا مبارك Mr. Mubarak.
I give here
مبارك ناصر 505. Mr. Mubarak. Habibi, which particles?
Okay, the host is Mrs. Ines Muhammad Islam. Okay, I leave now. Thanks so much for
Okay,
your
Mr. Okay,
participation, and thank you so much for what you have written in this session. Thanks so much.